Hi, how you doing? What's the gossip? Let me know. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you are new. This is vlog 2 of the year, and as promised, you're going to get a minimum of 104. We're here, we're going. Happy New Year to everyone. I hope you all had a great one. I know I had said Happy New Year because I had a video come out on the 1st, but this is the official first video that I'm filming in 2025. Can you believe it? I can't believe the fact that it's 2025. Time is going so quick, but I'm so excited to tackle my goals. I'm so excited to, if you're not new here, you'll know that I love a fresh start of something. I love a fresh start of a week, a fresh start of a month, a fresh start of a year, because I really go into it intentional. So yes, I am excited. I'm just spending today at home. My friend is making me a gorgeous roast, so I'm going to have that later on. But I'm having a day of just chill. I have been watching Real Housewives of Potomac. I've never watched it before. I'm on season 2. I'm loving it. I'm watching Vampire Diaries again for like the 5th time. I love it. It is just amazing. So I'm just in my own little zone of just my little space, and it makes me so happy. So I thought I would start a video, and because I am really determined to give you guys consistency, and I feel like since, was it July or August, I came back, I have uploaded 2 videos every single week since then. So I'm here, and I'm gonna, that's a chunk of time to make sure that the consistency stays. So you're gonna get it. That's what you're getting throughout this year. And I've just been sat this morning, and then if you know, I've got the Far Love sofa. Let me flip you around and just show you quickly. So I've just been sat on it, so it's all a little bit of a mess, but I've got it's a slipcover sofa. I absolutely love it. I think it's incredible, but that's the original covers that I got, and God, I must have had this sofa 5 years now probably, which is the longest I think I've ever kept a sofa. I've been known to have a new couch for 3-4 months and sometimes be like, it's not working. It's what has followed me from my house, my couple apartments in Manchester, and then to this house, and I absolutely love it. It's so comfortable. I know I was talking about potentially changing it up, but I don't think I'm going to. And that's where, so these chairs, if you can see, these are from, it's all sitting, that's annoying. These chairs are from a company called Bems, or no, the actual chair, sorry, is from IKEA. The chair covers are from a company called Bems, which I went with this fabric here. I don't know if you can see that. I know I've spoke to you about some fabrics and stuff before. What I've been doing this morning is having a think about getting a new cover for my sofa, because it's bright white, doesn't really go with my aesthetic much more. I prefer a warmer tone, so I love this fabric here. So I'm considering this. This is definitely at the top of my list. I got some other ones and they're just not right for me, but that's the dining chair, and then that'll be the living room sofa. I think that would look really good. I know I've spoke about this before, but I'm in a point where I need to really decide what it is that I'm going to be doing. And with that, this morning, rather than me just ordering something, because I am going to take my time with it, and I know if you followed my New Year's video, I'm being really intentional about spending and stuff, so I need to make sure it's the right thing. But I've also gone on and ordered some other toned fabrics. Let me show you where my head's at. So it's probably a little bit out there, but more tones like this, so completely opposite to what I'm used to. So I've gone for like some burnt oranges, I've gone for like chocolate brown, some of your deeper tones, because I want to see if that would look nice. So I'm waiting on the samples coming for those, because I'm like, actually, do I want to come away? So obviously it's still in the same palette, it still all goes together, but then I'm thinking, do I try something different, or do I just go for this and then continue to keep my accessories more like this? And that's obviously, it's easier to change it out and stuff rather than investing in a piece that's like this. I'm just not sure, but I'm just so, my eyes drawn to when I'm looking on like all other socials and I see people with sofas like this when I'm looking on Pinterest, and just to see this type of colour in the home, it just feels warm and cosy, and I feel like that's the vibe that I want. I want this living room to feel like really warm. So we'll see what happens when those fabrics come. So if they come in time of this video, I will show you. Obviously it's New Year's Day today, so I don't know how quick they will come, but yeah, the company's Bems, like I say, I've used them before. Great company for, so if you've got an IKEA sofa or you've got any other IKEA furniture, then have a little look. They do all sorts on there, like different slip covers and stuff. So yes, let me know your thoughts. But I am thinking, I don't know if I'm thinking probably this will probably be for the win with darker accents. I think I want to change the lighter coloured shins, maybe go for a more chocolatey brown colour. These, I do love these. But they also have them in the green as well. So I've not managed to get my hand on the green yet, but I may do that. But I'm probably more drawn to the oranges and browns at the minute. So let me know your thoughts. But yeah, we're just going to spend a couple of days at home. I have no set agenda. I am just going to pot around today. Like I say, when my roast comes, I'm really excited for that. I've been having a little look at footstools and chairs and stuff, because you know that I've been toying with that window display, and I've been looking at your comments this morning because my video's just gone live today, and a lot of people are saying about that they love it. Some people are saying no, it should be a chair. I am in the space where I love it right now, so it's staying. Now I am going to change the footstools out, because I'll probably want to buy darker footstools anyway. Then I may change my mind at some point in the future, I don't know. But right now, it feels so warm, like I'm sitting in the day and I've got the lamps on, and I genuinely adore it. So I guess that's the main thing that matters, and I know that it's not for everyone, but as I mentioned in my last video, that's totally cool too, because, you know, we can be into different things. That's what makes interiors amazing. I love seeing people who have different things to me, who have completely different styles. I love seeing real modern homes, I love seeing Scandinavian homes, I love seeing just all of it. So yes, that is going to stay. And I've not found footstools yet, but I did see some nice ones, but they weren't in my colour, so I need to have a little look around for that. I'm going to go up to my bedroom as well, because I need to sort some bits out up there, so I'll probably take you up there and, you know, you can help me sort it out, because then I don't feel alone. But I'm just so happy to spend a couple of days with you, and yeah, I hope you like it. So yeah, let's go and have cute little time together. Like, honestly, this just makes me so happy. These lamps were from a company called All That Jazz in Stockton Teeth. I don't think they've got a website. I think it's just a store, but they may be able to ship out, so if you wanted to message them or give them a little phone if you were looking for something. But I love the fact that the shade is like this beautiful like gold bronze, and I get no light from there, so it's not overpowering. So like if I'm sat on the sofa, you can see that the light just goes up and down. And I've never really had a chance to appreciate these lamps. Move around, faff around with this, but imagine these in like a dark colour, and maybe that's what I do. Maybe I go for more of that in the footstools, and then have the sofa in the colour that I want. It all needs like washing and stuff, so I'll get all that done. I'm going to wash it all anyway, but I will be at some point in the near future ordering some new covers. But yeah, I can't help but love it, and I feel like that's my daytime look. I don't have these lamps on or these ones, and then of an evening, then I'm more than likely to put these ones on. These lights only really get used when I need a bit better lighting, because they are quite bright. So if I turn them on there, you can see it lights the room up quite well, but it's not a cosy vibe. But maybe I need to have a little look at the bulbs actually and get something a little bit less bright. But overall, well, I paused Potomac. But overall, like, this space now is just, it's just giving me exactly what I want. I feel like it feels quite hotel-esque, and I'm not mad at it. And then when people were like, oh, it looks, you know, like it shouldn't be there, and I'm like, well, that's kind of the look that I'm going for also. And then I started having a little look at console tables and bay windows on Pinterest, and some of the most beautiful homes had it. So I was like, so I can't even remember the girl's name that had messaged me, but whoever you are, if you're watching this video, thank you so much for the idea on this. And then thank you so much to everyone who said cut it down a bit shorter, because I agree. I think it looks so much better now that the console table's not as high. I can actually see it's less blocked than what it was when I had the chair here, because the chair come to about here, and bear in mind the chair was a block, so I couldn't see out any of that. Whereas now, I don't feel like any of it's blocked really, because the lamps are where the curtain is anyway, so I couldn't see out that part. And there's the pillars, like, of the bay in there, so yeah, I love it. I have the most amazing friends. She's even just dropped it off to me. Oh my god. And then I've got a tub of gravy. I've got all of this. I've got my can of iron bread. I've got Potomac on the TV. We are living. Give me this remote. Yay! Oh my god. Guys, I cannot get in my car. Oh my god. It is like all frozen. Oh, yay. Oh my god, can you see this? It's actually really early, so it's just gone 7 AM. And I thought I'm going to get up because I want to go and get all my groceries and stuff. I want loads of nice, healthy stuff in. Obviously, stereotypical New Year, I get it. But I'm like, I really need to get some bits and bobs. So that'd be really good. And I thought, yeah, I've already opened my back door a little bit, that's why this light's on, but I can't get it shut again. So I'm going to blitz it and hopefully I can get this defrosted quite quickly. It is so cold! Oh my god, this is my favourite hoodie for anyone that doesn't know. It's like my comfort. But yeah, just to do this on this morning again to get to the shop, and the roads are super slippy, so I mean, by the time you watch this, it's probably not that cold anymore, but I was literally just thinking it's the coldest day of the year, and then I realised it's actually only the 2nd of January. So the chances are it probably is the coldest day of the year, but the car was thick with ice. You know, like when you first go out, and I've not got a scraper, I need to find where I put it, and so I just had to sit in the car and put the blitzies on to get it gone quick. I thought I would show you what I got before I make my morning coffee. So I got some Dettol. I'm not a disinfectant guy. I had seen some videos on people saying actually it's really good. I'm normally just a bleach guy and I don't know where that come from, but I've seen people talking a lot about disinfectants and Dettol, and I thought, right, I'm gonna go and try it. I feel like growing up, my mum was a disinfectant person, so I don't know where I ever got into the, oh my god, yeah, it definitely smells so clean. My friend will take Dettol baths. Now I don't know if that's a normal thing or what, but sometimes we'll have to go and find her Dettol so that she can get in a bath with it. I think it might be, because I'm guessing she wouldn't be doing it, but I'll be using it for my floors. Tell me what you use it for, because is it like worktops and all that good stuff, just to get everything feeling clean? That's what I am. And I just got some salad stuff. I went for these ones that are already pre-done, only because for me it's like on the go stuff, so rather than me going to snack on anything else, I thought, let me just grab a couple of these, see how I got on with them. I'm not the biggest salad eater in general, but I know these pre-made ones are not as good for you as what it would be if I did my own, but one step at a time and just try, see in the goodness, rather than just going for a chocolate bar. No chocolate round here. So I'm making a spag bowl tonight. Are you a lazy garlic? Is this frowned upon? Because I don't know where people find the time. Well, it's not even finding the time, but buying a full garlic thing just for one little bit, I don't know, just seems really wasteful to me. So I'm a lazy garlic kind of guy, and I don't know if it tastes different. I'm sure people out there that are real cooks will say absolutely it does and you need real garlic, but I'm going with lazy garlic today. Spag ball that I make, it's a BBC recipe, and oh my god, it's so good. I will leave it linked below. It has like carrots in it, bacon, mincemeat, celery, like all these things that I would think, because I used to, I think I said in a video previously that I used to always make a spaghetti bolognese and it would taste like it had no flavour to it, so I was like, right, I need to follow a recipe, and I tried a couple and then I found this one, and this is the one that I think has been my favourite so far, so I'm going to make this tonight. I feel like this is spag bol weather, it's hot, chilly spag bol, and yeah, so I'll be having that later. They didn't have any other mince other than this Aberdeen Angus mince. I've had it before. It tastes beautiful, but for mince it is quite pricey, but it was the only one that they had in at the 5%, because everything else was like 20% stuff, and I don't really like eating that, so yes. And pretty much everything that I've got in there is for the spag bowl, so I'm going to get that put away. I'm going to have my morning coffee in peace. I'm just going to sit and chill out for half an hour, and then I've got lots of work stuff to be getting doing today, so it's going to be a busy little day. I want to just have my morning coffee and stuff before I even, I feel like I'm not fully woken up, and I had a really, really bad sleep last night. I went to bed quite early because I wanted to have a really good sleep, so I was super fresh today, and I'm not even joking. I think I was still, I must have went to bed at like 9:30, 9 o'clock. I was still lying there at 1:30. And then I was up at 6, so, and I'm someone who needs 8 hours, so I will start crashing later on in the day, but it's fine because I don't have anywhere to go again today. I've just got work bits to sort at home, so I'm cool with that. But yeah, I'm actually going to go out on a long walk as well because I've got my Fitbit back on. I'm so basic. I'm doing what everyone else does, but I'm really on it now. I'm like, no, this year will be the year that I start making healthier life choices. Like, I feel like I've done that a lot in my work life, in my friendship life, and my home life. Every part of my life I've made really, really good choices, and I just need to start doing it when it comes to like my own health and stuff. And then I was looking at some videos last night around, you know, like people look after themselves and stupid little things like showering with a loofah, and someone was saying actually it's not really good to shower with a loofah, and I was like, oh, I just thought that's what everyone did. And supposedly, I mean, I think it's, if you're using it for a long period of time, obviously it'll trap a lot of bacteria. But then people were saying the silicone pad, so I've put some into my basket on Amazon. I'm going to get them ordered, and they also use them on their face as well, so I need to get them ordered. And then castor oil for your eyebrows as well, and all these little things I'm going to really get right into this year. Use watch. Come July, you'll be like, oh my god, who is this stud muffin? And I'll be like, it's me, it's Sheldon. Right, I'm delusional. I'm going to go and make a coffee. So I am currently making my spaghetti bolognese. I've just finished from a busy day. I've actually done my 10,000 steps today, so I am over the moon. But yeah, I am making my dinner. I've just had some YouTube on, and like I say, today I did my 10,000 steps, and I'm going to get up early in the morning and get out and do it as well. And I have the worst job in the entire world tomorrow. Anyone that potentially has a log burner will know it's just not the nicest job. I've got a big massive batch of logs being delivered. I just hate that job, to carry them all in, and it's just a messy, tiring, and to be fair, I'll get a lot of steps doing it, but yeah, it's not my favourite. So yeah, if you've got a log burner, please tell me that you feel the pain that I feel, because it is not a vibe at all. At this camera angle feels really awkward, but you're actually stood on a tripod on top of my air fryer. But yes, that's what I've got going tomorrow. I am super excited for this meal today though. I feel like I've been looking forward to it all day. Like I say, I'll leave the recipe for it in the description box because I'm no cook, but even I can do this and it tastes beautiful when I do it. So yes, have a little look at the recipe and see if it's got some ingredients in, because it's got like celery and stuff in I wasn't a fan of. Yeah, it's got like celery, it's got bits and bobs in it that I wouldn't typically have, but oh my god, it is actual delightful. And I'm not even just saying that, yes, that back door, I need to change it. But it's going to be beautiful. And it tells you to put carrots in. I actually put the carrots and swede in it. I love this at the best of times. So when I remember going one day and randomly I don't think they had carrot. So I had this and I was like, I'm gonna just put it in, and I've not gone back. So yeah, rather than using carrots, that's what I go for. So I'm gonna crack on, I'm gonna cook this because I'm not a cook, I have to pay attention, because I'm like, I end up doing stupid things. My food was delicious. I absolutely loved it. So I'm just here, I'm just going to sort out some logs. I'm going to fill all this up, because if you're in the UK, you know that there's a snowstorm coming. I got loads of logs delivered, like they come in big like pallet bags and they're massive, and I got 2 of them delivered, and I had to move all of them into like where I store them, and it took me so long. Today I have done 13,700 steps, but it's worth it because then I'm all stored up, and that'll probably last me right through to probably next winter. depending on how much or how cold the remainder of this winter is. But I have got all my logs and I've gone for some different wood this time, so we'll see how we go on. That is the one thing that you don't realise when you've got the log burner, is making sure you're stocked up, because I think buying logs from, you know, local shops and stuff can work out quite expensive. So I like to do it where I just stock up, because it's more cost effective and I like to just have it in so I don't have to think about it. So that's why I always buy a bit more than I probably need, just so that then it's all done. So I'm going to stock up underneath this little console table. Oh, some of this wood's sticking out. I'm actually going to stock up the one over there as well, because then it's all in the living room. That's probably something I can show you around once I've done this. I don't actually have any storage for the log. So some people have said about putting it in the living room beside the fire, but I know that from, if you've been following on the journey about me getting more seating, you'll know that I'm trying to get more seating in, so I'm thinking about potentially chairs for there, but I'll show you that in a little bit and you can help me make some decisions. You guys, by the way, are hilarious, and when I had asked about the L-shaped sofa, you are just like me, because I remember when I had posted that video, or when I was editing it, I was thinking that I was like, I can't do an L-shaped sofa because where would the Christmas tree go? And the most amount of comments was, Sheldon, what are you going to do without your Christmas tree? Where would you put it? And I was like, you are just like me. People were like, you can't get an L-shaped sofa because of the Christmas tree, and I'm like, you are so right, you are absolutely right. So yeah, the whole thing, I hope this wood's good as well, because I got this from a different place. It's kiln dried, but I don't know if it feels as dry as what I'm normally used to, but we'll see. I've got some scraps at the end, so I'm just going to throw them in because they'll help light it. And then I'm going to move us over to the other side, and we're going to fill that side as well, so I can just grab the logs. All day tomorrow it's due to snow, I think, most of the day, so it's probably going to be a cold one. Look how random that is. I'll put that there because that will go in tonight. But yeah, I'm going to build a cozy fire. I'm going to get like, it's going to be cute. Right, let's go over to the other side because I want to fill this bit. So this side here's actually got a lot of space. So I'm just thinking, I'm just going to fill all this up because I'll probably use most of this wood over the next day or two. So it's better to have it all in and close, then I'm just literally walking to the fire to throw the logs on. I've not actually done a lot of fires, I had said. This winter so far, anyone else agree? If you're in the UK, it's been way more mild. I know that winter officially, I think it only started quite recently. Be wrong, but I feel like the winter in the UK so far has been quite mild, even the back end of autumn. So I've not really used the fire much, but then when I knew this storm was coming, and then if I'm honest, it has been really, really chilly. It's like, now's the time for me to make sure that I'm fully stocked up on wood, and it's just a nightmare storing it. If you got a place to store, I'm quite lucky. The room that I'm going to turn into my kitchen is not used at the minute. The only thing I've got in there is a tumble dryer. I'm just putting them all in there just now, but really I should figure out, where do you store? When people put like sheds and stuff in the garden, so maybe I could do that and then obviously just bring it in to fill this up so that I only have to go out to there every so often. But I do absolutely love, love, love my log burner. And it's something that I never actually thought about, and one of my friends got one and she just raved about it so much, and then when I had gone through to hers in the winter time and she had it on, I was like, oh my god, that is so nice. So when I was in the process of buying this house, oh my god, look at this log. When I was in the process of buying this house, I wanted to put money aside and make sure that that was the top priority. It was to do the fire, and that was what I did. Literally, I bought this house before I had even had a plasterer, electrician. I went and I purchased the fire and booked it all in, and the place that I used was like they come out and do a survey and stuff, because I know you can do it yourself. I'm not that confident, so got a company to come out and do it. So they came out and they literally did the survey. They then made sure everything was safe, everything was the right sizes, etc. And then yeah, we booked in the date to get it done, and they came and installed it, and I've never looked back since. I do absolutely love it. It makes me very happy. There is more obviously manual labour with it, as you can see, which I don't mind. I definitely don't mind like stocking up the logs and stuff. The bit I'm not so keen on is moving all them logs, like honestly. It's a good solid 2 hours of just moving logs. So it's a good workout, I guess. It's a good. Tonight I'm literally going to go and make a cozy fire, and we're just going to have, and I really don't know if these logs are a little bit damp. I think these are different, it's a different type of wood than what I've used before, so I'll let you know how I got on with the burning of them. But I hope they're not, because that's not going to be very good for a fire. Some of them feel really heavy. And I actually think it looks aesthetic as well. Like it just fills out a space and brings it warm, makes it feel cozy. Shall I really go right to the top? Or does it look better a little bit more? I'm going to fill this, and then I'm going to go and make, actually I'll fill it up because I'll fill this, and then I'm going to make an actual fire as well. And then I'm going to have a cozy night. But I'll show you around because I would love you ideas on if you think I shouldn't store the logs here and there's anywhere else for it. I just don't necessarily think in the living room. I mean, it's literally one big room, isn't it? It's not like it's miles away. But yeah, let me grab another one of these. Last time that I was lighting a fire on here, someone messaged me to say, Sheldon, is that trim that you're lighting your fire with? And I was like, absolutely yes. It is, so this is all untreated, so it's like, this is timber that I've got from my old architrave. I use it as kindling. I don't use this for the main fire, but I'll use it to start the fire because it lights so much easier. And then I'll use like little bits of like paneling that I panel that much. I've got so much of it, and I would rather it didn't go to waste. Yes, I use it, and then I just use these little fire lighters. Like, they're so easy. These are just from Amazon. I'll leave the exact ones I like below, but this sets your fire off straight away. So I literally just put them in, stack some wood on top of it. I remember being really worried about lighting a fire. I was like, am I going to be able to do it? And it's so easy. You get the knack straight away, or like, you know, it may just take you a couple of little goes, but before you know it, you've got your own little way. And loads of people do it differently, but I'll just stack quite a few of these. I'll leave this and then probably put this in once these are starting to burn good. And then I'll throw a smaller log on top. And then before you know it, I'll be using the thingy logs, and I'll literally light that. I'm going to give the fire a good deep clean tomorrow, but I just want to like, and I just make sure my vents are open. And before you know it, this will be roaring. That's literally as easy as it is to light the fire. That bit's not really difficult. And then I'll check these logs out just to see how good they are. I really hope they're okay, because I don't want to have to move more logs and stuff. Normally the companies are really good. You know, if you ever have issues, there was one batch that I got one time from the previous place that I ordered from, and they literally just come out and drop me off a whole new bag. Sometimes like they'll drop them off and all the pieces of wood are tiny. That's not really great, because then you're putting like 5 or 6 pieces in at a time. And whereas if you get big chunky logs, you can just throw one log on and that'll just burn for maybe 45 minutes to an hour, and you don't even have to think about it then. So in like tomorrow, where the chances are I'm gonna be burning this probably all day tomorrow. It's annoying if you're having to like put multiple pieces on in one go. So yeah, I wasn't about that. And they were amazing, like I say, when they just came out and dropped off another bag. But yeah, I'll show you around, and you can get a feel for where we think logs could be. I think they're okay there, to be honest. And bear in mind, if you know me, which I'm sure some of yous do that watch this, and you'll know, and yous are all the same because yous call me out when it comes to like aesthetics and stuff. It needs to look good. That's the one thing for me. It needs to like, can't just have like logs. But I mean, I know I could stack them there and that could look really nice. I do worry sometimes, and yous can maybe let me know if yous do it, but some people stack them up, like even under that console table. I pull them away from the wall a bit. I don't like them being against the wall. I worry in case damp or anything like that. And so I worry, like I see some people stack them in their alcoves, and I'm like, yeah, just worry that eventually I would get loads of damp and stuff. I wouldn't want that. And obviously older houses like this one, this is a Victorian house, prone to damp, and I just don't want to deal with that. But when they came out, I got a limestone fire. I'm not going to touch that with my hands just in case I've got dirt from the logs. But when I got a limestone surround, which I love and you will have seen, and then they came and did all this, and I actually got the back part, so this brick slip, that's actually like a big, it's actual brick, but it's put on some sort of board, I don't know. And then they put it all in, and they came out and did it all. And so yeah, it's sometimes paying for it all. They'll just figure it all out and do it all. And I've had a couple of problems since. Like this part here, I think it's dipping down a little bit, to be honest. Can you see that bit there? That dipped down, it was much worse than that, so they came out and fixed that. But I probably need to ask them to come and have another little look at that, because I don't want it to sag too much that it ends up dipping down right under the fire. But yeah, they just came out and they fixed it and they were great. And then I had an issue with one of the legs. It felt a little bit off because it's limestone. It's got a join at the top of either leg and it just didn't feel right. And they came out, and because they couldn't get it lined up, they ripped the whole surround out and put a brand new one back in. So sometimes just getting someone to do it all. Just put this one on now. And if I'm honest, I would not trust myself to do any of this. They had to go on the roof, and he said, because my ceilings are quite high and obviously it goes up, and then I've got my big loft, he says going up his ladder, it makes a huge difference, like the extra head space for him to go up. And it was quite a windy day, and I remember I was like, I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know how you're doing that. I don't know how this turned into a whole log burner bit, but I was literally just doing the thing, and I was like, I don't know why I'm going off on one about log burners. Please forgive me. Actually, I can feel the heat radiating off that already. I'm going to, let me show you, and we'll try and figure out if there's anywhere for this to go. And then I'm gonna get cozy in front of the fire. I might even make myself a cup of tea and just relax. I need to start sorting all my wardrobe out. I know I said before I might take you upstairs. I've not had a chance to do that. I do need to have a whole wardrobe cleared out and then actually sort my life out up there. That needs to happen at some point in the near future, because when I'm at home, I'm just someone, you know, I always put on my comfy hoodies. It's the, like, I've got two. I've got this one and then I've got the other black one. But I need to sort it out. I need to actually start wearing different clothes, but it's just so cozy and comfy, especially at this time of year. Right, let me show you. It is just ultimate cozy vibes in here. I love it. I'm going to put these big lamps on because these actually make it a bit brighter because when I'm filming. But yeah, so here's the spaces that I was talking about. So I've got the alcoves, and I've put the video up with this. Some people loved it, like absolutely loved it. Some people said no, put a chair in there, but I'm going to keep it like this at the minute. As I mentioned, it makes me so happy. So the bit that I'm thinking about is either in here. So do you think it would look too overcrowded with chairs? Because bearing in mind, there's not a lot of space. Would you face them come forward? It's a little bit of a sticky situation. I think I'm fine at the minute. So I think I'm going to leave it just now. But let me know if you think I should put some chairs, because I can sort that out. But yeah, I was thinking, so I've got the logs here, so it's not like I have to go far, it's literally just there. And then I've got the other ones in this part here, and there's quite a lot in here, because this one's got more space. So I've just got the glove up there that I use to open the door and stuff to put the logs on. But yeah, so I've got loads of space. So I'm not that fussed, but is there anybody else that you would think, or if you get any ideas of things that I could put in here? I know people get some big baskets and, you know, just fill them up there. Maybe that would be an option. I'm going to give all of this a good clean tomorrow. Like I say, I've not had it on for probably since before Christmas, so I just want to give it a good use tonight. And then I'm going to go up and do the glass and everything in the morning. But honestly, it just makes the place so cozy. And this is the surround that I went for. So it was the limestone one that I was talking to you about. And then I went for a black hearth. Now, when I was designing this house, as you can see, I don't really do black a lot. And when I was going, I had wanted the hearth in this colour. And the guy was like to me, I wouldn't do that, but if you want us to do it, we can sort it out. And then, so they were going to go and sort it, and then they turned around and they phoned me, because this hearth here, normally when you get like fires now, they'll only do your hearth to about here. And under here, the original floor had where the original hearth went to. So I wanted to mimic that, so I asked them to make it bigger. So he said that they could do that, but they couldn't do that in the cream, because the stone wasn't wide enough, for what I remember. But I am so pleased, because they said this will just be like porous, where it'll just like sink into it. And you can see already here when I was faffing around, I didn't realise that you would get some of this on here. So I was like, oh no, I'll be fine, I'll be super clean. No matter how clean you try and be, like, you can see all the build-up goes to this front bit. And sometimes you'll open the door and it'll just fall on. I'm so pleased I didn't, because this would have been marked so much. That's just going to roll away now. I've just threw a smaller log on top. Something else that I've been thinking about, and I would love to hear your thoughts. Now, this isn't going to be a straight away thing, but what do we think about me changing the colour in here on the walls too, still like a neutral, but maybe a little bit darker. What do we think? I don't like the fact that this wall looks very similar to the fire, to be honest. I would like it to stand out a little bit more. I do love it. But what do we think? I was actually just sitting having a think the other day, because the only reason I'm saying it is I want to put a chandelier in here at some point. So this is all going to need to be painted. I do need to finish the paneling. So this is all going to have to be painted again. Then I'm thinking, if I'm going to have to repaint the whole room anyway, do I just do it a little bit of a darker colour? Let me know your thoughts. I'm also thinking, you know, like over this bit, it looks so dark, doesn't it? I wonder if I need to get some wall lights up there, because it just feels like when you look at the rest of the room, it's lit really well. And then over here, it just feels quite dingy. I know I've got these wall lights at this side. So what could I put at this side? And do like the next ones that I got for my guest room, they're battery operated. So do I do something like that so I don't have to put all the wiring in? Because when I was literally just looking on the camera then, I was like, it just seems so dark at this side of the room. Would it look a bit odd having wall lights there and then some at this side? I asked you guys a lot of questions, forgive me. Like genuinely, the heat coming off that already, and I've just lit it a couple of minutes ago, it is so hot. I'm just literally going to get on the sofa. I want to sit and have a chilled night and edit this video. I'm watching The Real Housewives of Potomac. I mentioned it last time. I'm really invested. It's mad that you just become so invested in people, and I'm just like, I love this show. So I'm going to watch a couple of episodes of that, and I'm also watching The Vampire Diaries. I've watched it quite a few times, but I adore it. If you know, you know. So I think I might watch a couple of episodes of that tonight as well, and just be in my total cute feels. I wanted to go for a walk in the morning, because if you followed my New Year's resolutions, I was saying I want to do my 10,000 steps every single day. So I want to make sure that I get that done tomorrow. I'm a little bit worried because it's going to be snowing. So I think I might just get up and go to the gym first thing in the morning and do the workout, get my steps in on the treadmill, and then at least I can just come home then, because I don't like driving in the snow. I am the driver of like my friends and stuff. I'm the one who drives everywhere. I'm like a bit of a control freak, if I'm honest. I'm not the best passenger, but when it comes to snow, and I'm a really confident driver, when it comes to snow, I'm like, if I don't need to go out, I ain't going out. So I just need to figure that bit out, because if I don't, maybe I could walk to the gym, to be fair, because it is only about a 15-minute walk. So maybe do you know what? I'm going to do that. The next vlog that you'll see me walking to the gym. Watch. I won't, and then I'll feel so bad. I'm going to, like, the opening scene of next vlog will be me. Maybe not walking to the gym, because if it's not snowing, I'll go. But I'll either be walking outside or I'll be in the gym. So mark my words. I am going to love and leave you. I really hope you like this vlog. It was just more cozy, staying at home, chill vibes, but that's what we do around here, and I think that's what we're going to be doing throughout the whole of winter. So we're not going to be venturing outside loads. So I hope you liked it. I'm so sorry I asked you so many questions, because I know you're great at answering, so forgive the amount. I will try and limit my questions in my next video so that you don't have to, because that's annoying, and I apologise, but you know I love you. Right, I'm gonna go. I will speak to you very soon. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up. Honestly, that helps me loads. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe and hit that bell notification so you get notified when I upload, and I will catch you in my next video.